While on a cross-country trip, Mina's car breaks down in the near-endless forests of Ireland. When looking for help, she comes across a group of people seemingly living in the forest. It's not until nightfall where she learns mysterious beings appear and begin to watch everyone's actions. Mina, though, is determined to get home, even if that means disturbing the beings in the forest. This is The Watchers. The Watchers is a new horror thriller from M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. There's two of them now. May God have mercy on us all. Obviously, I'm being overdramatic there. M. Night Shyamalan isn't a bad director, at least not anymore. He's kind of bounced back. Knock at the Cabin was good. I thought that was an alright movie. And his next film, Trap, looks interesting too. I'm excited for that. But again, this film is not directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It's directed by his daughter, Ishana Night Shyamalan. Nepo babies are something else. But how is her directorial debut, and does she stand apart from her father? In some regards, yes, but in some other regards, not so much. The Watchers is a mediocre horror thriller, and that's about as nice as I can be. And that's me being nice, because I know I wouldn't want to have my directorial debut be bagged on the internet. I almost didn't make this video because of that. But there are some silver linings in this film that I think are worth mentioning. This is a film that's concept is pretty interesting, but the execution is just so boring. Honestly, nothing of interest happens throughout the film's runtime. The film takes a few minutes to actually teach you about the berries in the forest because, hey, that'll be relevant, right? It wasn't. There are a couple of scenes where Dakota Fanning's character's watching this reality show they have a tape of in the bunker. Obviously, the reality show is meant to mirror the situation they're in, because, you know, that's clever, I guess. But I'm really struggling to remember anything from this movie that is remarkable in any way. I guess if there's anything I can give to this film, it's that the actors are okay. Dakota Fanning plays the lead character in the film, and she's alright. Her performance isn't anything too crazy, but it definitely worked for the film. I don't understand how Georgina Campbell can be in this film, the most boring horror movie of all time, and also Barbarian, one of the most batshit insane horror movies of all time. But, you know, here we are. She's good in the movie too, for what it's worth. All the actors in the movie are good. Oddly enough, something Ishana actually has on her father is that the actors in this film are actually okay at playing normal people. Something I've always thought with M. Night Shyamalan movies is that he is terrible at writing and directing normal people. The writing of the film isn't anything mind-blowing in the slightest, but the acting is good. Look, I'm really reaching here. Truthfully, I could come on here and compare this film to every M. Night Shyamalan film, but at the same time, I just don't really find that to be fair. Ishana deserves to have her film stand on its own merit, at the very least, because I know I wouldn't want to be compared to my father 24/7, because I'm sure a lot of reviews are probably just that. Also, this is one of those movies that ends, but for some reason, they keep going. When the movie should have ended, there's like 15 to maybe even 20 minutes afterwards. Perhaps that's an over-exaggeration. It felt like it, at least. Where the film just kind of continues and it's like, oh, by the way, this happens and this happens and this happens. I'm like, I don't care anymore. I've checked out a long time ago. I just want to leave. I truly mean it when I say I hate to come on here and bash a movie. I hate to bash any movie. But when it's someone's directorial debut, it hurts even more. But luckily, her father is a great example. M. Night Shyamalan had a series of big duds. Like, I'm talking real stinkers. But he never gave up, and he's kind of bounced back. Shyamalan's effort to not give up would make for a real wholesome family value. And I hope his daughter follows suit, because I'm sure she can make something good. But this film is, sadly, a pretty mediocre start. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified when my next review drops. Until next time, I'm Quentin Dunaway, hoping you will keep it cinematic.